All right, Fox Weather, we're tracking the extreme heat as it edges up to the north. And we're talking triple digits with that heat index later on this afternoon. Could spell some problems for the fans headed to the Chicago Cubbies game this afternoon because Wrigley, it's going to be smoking hot. Day game, right? We're talking early afternoon. Fox Weather correspondent and Chicagoan himself, Robert Ray, is live from Wrigley Field area right now. What are you, in Wrigleyville right here? Robert, looking good out there, man, but I know it's getting hot.
Wrigleyville, yes. Clark and Addison, the two famous streets here, and people starting to shuffle in. Look at that as Mike pushes in on the marquee here at Wrigley Field. 112 years old, guys. That's how old this ballpark is. I mean, just ridiculous. It's ancient. It's a cathedral of parks next to Fenway. It's the second oldest in the big leagues. And guess what? Chicago Cubs are tied for the best record in the big leagues this year with the Milwaukee Brewers. But indeed, thousands of people are going to flock here to Wrigley Field for that 1:20 Central game under a heat advisory. That's what we're under until Thursday. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. at night, we could see the heat indices well over 100 degrees. And look at the video from, sunrise in Chicago as the sun came up over Lake Michigan. It is really scorching here. We expect that sometimes this time of year, but it's been a hot summer in Chicago. We were here just, a month ago talking about the same thing. And, all these different cooling centers that are open around the city, in fact, dozens of them. The city is concerned about this heat. They do not want to see a repeat of what happened back in the 90s, where hundreds of people died because of the heat here in Chicago. That will likely never happen again. Lesson learned, right? But nonetheless, nearly 100 million people under this heat advisory from New Orleans to St. Louis to Chicago and so many places across the Midwest. Now, beaches are packed, and they're going to be packed as the day goes on. You have North Avenue Beach, you have Oak Street Beach, which sits right on Lakeshore Drive, where you look up in the John Hancock Center there. People are going to be tourists walking the Loop, the Chicago's Loop, which is named after this really a circle where the elevated train goes around. They'll hit the Bean, they'll hit all the tourist attractions here in Chicago, trying to stay as cool as they possibly can. But this ball game starts at 1:20 Central. Literally thousands of people will be packed in. I'm going to try to go in there myself and bring some visuals to you guys this afternoon and just kind of get a feel for what's going on as far as not only the fans, but the guys slinging the beers, old style. And look at this, buses and everything like that. The CTA packed with Cubs fans, people with their hats on. They're playing the Kansas City Royals here this afternoon. Another place that is going to be, enduring quite the heat episode. So a lot of people out in Chi-Town. This is what you expect in the summertime. But what you don't expect is the first place Cubs, right? Let's see. Can they do it? Can they hit the World Series? Bob, is it a Yankees-Cubs World Series?
I'm hoping so.
Wouldn't you love that?
I'm hoping so, man.
I guess we'll have to wait till October.
I'm hoping. Listen, I like the Cubs, man. You got Crow Armstrong that's just kicking the hell out of the ball out there, right? Playing outfield. He's great. He's fast, the whole thing. What was I going to tell you? $40 for tickets if you want to go in. Those are the cheapest ones we could find, $40. Exactly,
yes. And now look at all these people. I just want to point out, this is the famous Cubby Bear. In fact, this is where my wife and I met. And it is our 20th anniversary today.
No way. Oh,
look at that.
Happy anniversary, man.
We met here after a Cubs game, exactly. In fact, if I forget the guy, there was some rapper playing inside of here after a Cubs game, and I forgot the guy's name, but Tone Loc, I think. Yeah, Tone Loc is who was playing, believe it or not. But yeah, this is the spot. I wish she was here, but I'll see her tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's hey, one last question. What was the move to talk to her when you saw her? What was the move? What was that? It was.
Okay, I don't know if you heard it. Can you hear us, Robert?
I lost you. I lost you guys. It's super loud with all the buses.
Yeah.
Good. Robert.
Say again.
I was just going to ask you, what was the move when you met to meet your wife? What was the move when you first saw her?
I can't hear you guys. My bad. It's too
You know
darn
what?
loud
I have
out
a
here.
feeling he can hear us.
I do, but he just can't remember what the
doesn't
line.
want- he
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
want to
curious
tell
as
us.
well what Robert's line was.
It's all good. It's all good.
It obviously
Robert.
worked because, by the way, I think he has 4 beautiful
Yeah.
girls.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.